Court suspend Oshomole as the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress. Before we go to the news in details, if this is your first time of visiting my channel, please click on the red subscription button or the notification bell icon to keep abreast with the latest happening in the political scene. A High Court of the Federal Capital Territory sitting at Jabi on Wednesday ordered the temporary suspension of Adams Oshomole as the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC. The court, in a ruling by Justice Danlami Senchi, directed that Oshomole should remain out of office pending determination of a substantive suit that was brought against him by some aggrieved members of the party. The order followed an application of interlocutory injunction that 6 plaintiffs, led by one Mustafa Salihu, filed through their lawyer, Mr. Oluwole Afolabi. They had, among other things, prayed the court to oust Oshomole from office, alleging that he was previously suspended as a member of the party from his Isako Ward 10 in Edo State. Whereas Oshomole was cited as the first respondent in the matter, the APC was sued as the second respondent. The application, dated January 16th, the plaintiff told the court that Oshomole failed to challenge his suspension in his primary ward in Edo State. They argued that since his suspension remained extant, his right as a member of the party is currently abated, insisting that he could therefore not continue to head the APC as its chairman. The plaintiff, through their lawyer, also contended that it would be legally wrong for Oshomole to continue to enjoy benefit from the APC in view of his suspension as a member of the party. Meanwhile, in his ruling on Wednesday, Justice Senchi held that the second respondent, APC, wrongfully retained Oshomole as the national chairman of the party in view of the affidavit evidence before the court. Consequently, he ordered that Oshomole should stop parading himself as the national chairman of the APC. Besides, Justice Senchi directed the party to stop acknowledging Oshomole as the chairman of the APC, saying he should be granted access to the party. He should not be granted access to the party secretariat. Justice Senchi stressed that political parties must be bound by their constitution. He held that since Oshomole had been evidently suspended in his ward and the suspension not challenged, he had no business any longer parading himself as national chairman of the party. Meanwhile, Oshomole had, through his lawyer, Mr. Damian Dodo Sam, challenged the competency of the suit, which he said constituted an abuse of the court process. Aside from querying the jurisdiction of the court to entertain the matter, Oshomole maintained that the plaintiff lacked the local standing to seek such relief against him. The court adjourned hearing of the substantive suit till April 2017. This is a big blow to Adams Oshomole, the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress. We all know that for some time now, he has been embroiled in so many battles with different persons. Most significantly, the fight against his predecessor from his state, his successor from his state, Obaseki. They have been fighting up and down. The other day, he was even bullied and stoned at the Edo State when he went for a burial. And now, these same persons are clamoring for his suspension after a vote of no confidence was passed on him. I don't know where this party will head with this, because I believe the APC have enough problem at their hands right now to chew with. So I don't know how they are going to handle this. But I believe Oshomole is going to respond. And when he responds, we'll bring it to you. And Nigerians have been reacting to this news. Some are taking it in good faith. Some are even asking him to be suspended. These are some of the reactions of Nigeria. Someone said he is even lucky, at least he will have time to enjoy his beautiful wife, beautiful foreign wife. Nigerians. Who say now that he's not having time with his wife? This one is saying, some individuals are scared of Comrade Oshomole. Are they really scared of him? Let's watch now. This one say, the national chairman of the party is not a small post. If Edo State loses this post because of some selfish individual in the state, it will be a big blow to the state, and it will also be in the history forever. I don't know what to say to this. This one depends on the people of Edo State. I don't think this is the first time that this is happening. This same Adam Oshomole was the one that led the battle against his fellow countryman from his state, Enogen, the first chairman, John Odigi, the first chairman of the former chairman of the All Progressive Congress. He led an onslaught against Odigi, and today he is the chairman. And now some persons are also leading an onslaught against him right from his state. I believe this is law of karma, because they say what goes around comes around. This one is saying, well, obey the court order first and complain later. This one harsh. This one is saying he will soon be permanently removed. Which means so many people are already praying for his removal already. This one is saying Oshomole can't fight the governors. They fund the party. This is true to some extent. I was seeing that those that try to block the way of the governors, they have themselves to be blamed. I will call on well-meaning Nigerians to just stay awake and see how this goes. If this is your first time, please don't forget to share your opinion with us by going to the comment section and make your comment known and share with us. Thank you, and stay blessed with our network. God bless.